Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to the Leeds United career mode. Now, a bit of a different episode today, where these are only the highlights of games today. I did not play any of these games kind of like live with my proper audio, unfortunately. I did end up losing 2 games that did have audio. I managed to recover them, but not the audio that come with them, if that makes sense. So this episode's it's all over the place realistically, people, but you guys still get up to date with all the fixtures that were meant to be played anyway. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first game we have here is Nottingham Forest, and Christensen is back from injury, which is absolutely incredible. And to start in their debuts, we've got De La Cruz with Roja on there as well. How do you pronounce his name? I really don't know, but we'll go 1-0 down against Notts. It's not great. It's really not great considering how well we've been doing this season. But as you know, we're not going to give up there. What a delivery from Ben Yedder, and the finish by Dan Juma is absolutely immaculate from him. Obviously returning from injury pretty recently as well. We've got Christensen in there, so good to see players come back from injury. But then a lot of players are also just getting injured at the same time, so it's kind of annoying anyway. What a ball over the top. Ben Yedder, little ball roll, goalkeeper, brilliant save. Danjuma ends up getting a brace just below the 60-minute mark. Incredible turnaround here. Nottingham Forest were a pretty tough team to play against, even though when you say the final score it may not seem it. But look at this from Dan James. He goes on about 2 or 3 of these runs every couple of games, and you know what? The end product's absolutely immaculate with this guy. I expected Dan James not even be that good, but he's probably been one of the best players on the team, to be quite honest with you, and I think he is our top goal scorer so far in the career mode. We're only like halfway through season 1, but yeah, he's our top goal scorer. Not much more I could have asked for, to be honest. What a turnaround this is. Again from the corner, it's flicked away from one of the centre-backs. I think it's Pascal Struck. And then Dan James is on the end of it. Look at this solo run straight from technically his own box, cuts past the defenders, bang, makes it 4. Way too easy. Nottingham Forest made it for us to get back into the game. Dan James, what a performance. He has a couple of performances like these, like I said, every few games, and it's just immaculate, honestly. Anyway, we've got Stoke City in the FA Cup. Now you said Carabao Cup there. Look at the team. Barely any changes in there. I have changed the goalkeeper this time. It's the first time I'm allowing the bench goalkeeper to have a run around. And it was a great idea because we got off to a flying start in this game. Dan James ends up getting a hat-trick like 30 minutes in. This guy playing up front, he's incredible. You play Dan James up front, he will get a hat-trick for you every single game. I just don't know how to explain how this guy is. He's just fast. His end product's actually good, or better than it is in real life at least. But this is the kind of stuff you want to be seeing, especially against a team like Stoke. You know, your players like Brendan Aronson, who are these youngsters kind of evolving in the Premier League and stuff like that. Games like this, they should thrive and improve something. And we're definitely seeing that with the team so far. Brendan Aronson, if you haven't seen the previous episodes, been one of the best players in each episode. He was in the thumbnail of one of them. There was a whole episode about him because that trick he got against Newcastle. Look at Dan James, what a strike that is. Completes his hat-trick 26 minutes in, I think that was his hat-trick. There's too many goals to go for, but yeah, Dan James hat-trick. Still don't know what to say. I'll take 5 goals in 2 games just there from him. They do end up getting a goal here just before the break. It's a lovely slip ball, mind you. The ball rolls just get us every time. You just don't know where they're going to be going. Sometimes you can kind of be like, alright, I know you're going there. But then sometimes it just completely messes you up. Competitor mode's a completely different piece of breeding, piece of bloody gravy. That's what a different piece it is. Anyway, look at that from Brendan Aronson. That isn't Brendan Aronson's bait. He looks exactly like Brendan Aronson. I ended up bringing him on pretty late. Here we go. West Ham in the next game. Christensen fully fit now. Back from his injury, starting yet again. We need him to kind of move himself into these games like that. West Ham have been one of the toughest teams to play against on this career mode. I don't know why. Their team's not that good. They're just well organised and they've got a pretty solid striker. Belotti up front. He's better than Mikel Antonio at least. And I think that's the thing that's getting these over the line. But yeah, we end up losing to West Ham 2-0. Pretty unfortunate result considering the past 2 that we've just seen this episode. As we continue, I forgot to show the lineup for this game against Newcastle, but Ben Yedder takes the lead. What a game this is in real life. Newcastle away to Leeds. I want to go one time. Hopefully in the upcoming season, I would imagine. Look at this though. I'll tell you what. I don't know what to explain. Newcastle was so tough to play against. You'll see it in the upcoming clips. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Stuart Dallas, brilliant piece of skill from Miguel Almiron to kind of delay his run a bit by doing the little kind of like Ronaldo chop thing. It delays his run a bit, which makes Stuart Dallas catch him. Carrasco with the penalty, and it's saved. It's off the crossbar. It doesn't fucking matter. Ball's placed straight back into Hugo Ekitike, who's starting for one of the first times for Newcastle in this career mode. He always comes off the bench. Chris Wood starts over him. But he seems to just love playing against Leeds at this point, because then look at this. Miguel Almiron slides the ball through. What can I do? The ball moves so fast at their feet, you just don't have the time to defend. Newcastle go 2-1 up 30 odd minutes in. Hugo Ekitike with a brace. What a player he's turned out to be. I tell you, what a player. Newcastle are going to start needing to play him more, because they're going to need him. Anyway, look at this. Miguel Almiron plays it back into Carrasco, and the ball movement again. Look at the way they're passing it from their feet. Look at the way they're doing that. It's ridiculous. Miguel Almiron having one of the best performances of his entire career here. Newcastle go 3-1 up. It's embarrassing, especially at home, and I expect this at St James's, but at home, nah. Then, look at this. Ball, Carrasco into Kochu. Bruno Guimaraes. It's 4. Could possibly get even worse, but you never know. Anyway, Dan James makes it 4-2. Might give her a little bit of hope, but it doesn't really, because Chris Wood thunder cunts it straight into the top net. It's 5-2 to Newcastle. Probably our heaviest defeat in this career mode as of yet. I really didn't expect it coming out with them. Armada, lovely chip over the top, and it's Dan James on the end of it again. As always, playing him up front is just insane. Anyway, look at this FA Cup tie against Manchester United. I'm on 5 at the back. Alderweireld back from injury today. Shackleton's playing. You've got De La Cruz, Phillips in midfield. You know, I had high hopes for this game, but then we're started off like this. Jadon Sancho, look at this pass, by the way. I mean, that's ridiculous. And it's Rafinha who scores against us as well, the former Leeds United player, the highest rated player that Leeds United have had. Fuming about that one. Anyway, later on, Pascal Struck makes it 1-1, 75 minutes in. That's all for the first leg. You do a replay, which is also in this episode. It's literally the game coming up. Yeah, we'll go in the replay. I'm on 3 at the back. Technically 2 fullbacks, but they're playing a lot higher up the pitch. Danjuma with Ben Yedder up front. Aronson gets a rest this game. I thought I would have had a good start in this one. To be fair, I did, because it took 36 minutes for Jadon Sancho to score that. He was doing it all game, and then the 36th minute he finally buries it. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. Very, very disappointing. It doesn't end there though. It just gets later and later. I couldn't get an equaliser. I was struggling stamina wise. Lewandowski decides to finish us off. It ends up being 2-0 to Manchester United at that point. 75 minutes in, I play a lovely ball over the top with Brendan Aronson coming off the bench as well. He managed to outstrength the centre-back and scores, but it just isn't enough. 2-1 is the end result. Yeah, we go then for the Aston Villa game, back to just the normal 4 at the back. Dan James returns up front though. I needed him in this one up front, scoring his goals. Alderweireld, what a save that is. Koch on the follow-up though. It's 1-0. Aston Villa have a good team on paper in this. I'm pretty sure they're high up in the table as well. I'm pretty sure like top 8 at least. So this is a very tough game for us, considering we're battling for the top 4 and everything, or just European football in general. Either way, Armada flicks it over the top. Diego Carlos could not get rid of the ball from his feet, and it's Dan James playing up front yet again. Delays the shot, shoots and scores. 2-0 before half time. Dan James, this is your episode, pal. What a player this guy is. I did not expect it from him. I need to actually change in development plans his position to striker, to be fair. This is now reminders. Anyway, Luis Suarez playing at Villa, obviously I thought it would be a realistic signing and let them have him. I thought they wanted the comeback. We do end up getting a third though. Guess who it is again? It's fucking Dan James. Just no one can stop him. He's going to be the Premier League top goal scorer at this point. But that will do us bits. Okay everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I'm saying, I'm very sorry I recovered. I actually filmed the Aston Villa game with my actual audio, everything like that, but I could not recover it once it was deleted, so I'm very sorry about that. But the next episode will be back on the track. There'll be commentated videos and whatever. It'll not just be the highlights. I'm very sorry that happened, but it happened, and yes, I'm angry about it. I really am, because I just don't have the time for this and for stuff like that to happen anymore. So yeah, it's been a bit rushed, but it is what it is. It's another episode. It's a Dan James episode, that's what that is. If you did enjoy, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.